Oh, so, Myles, just tell us, how was your training at all or camp affected by COVID-19, either up until now or since the pandemic started?
Training was good for this camp, coming in really well prepared. I had to adjust some things because everything that's going on. Had to get away from a lot of people and stay around a select few coaches and training partners. But the work's been done, man. I've done everything from the sparring to the wrestling, sprints, and man, I put the work in for this one.
And so how do you feel going into this fight in terms of your confidence, 1 to 10 or above 10? How do you feel that how prepared you are for this fight?
I feel very confident going into this fight, man. I feel a good word that comes to mind is fresh. I feel very fresh.
And so give us your thoughts on Georgi. Well, what do you think about him as a fighter, and how do you see this fight going?
Georgi's been around for a while. He's a company man. He's a veteran in the game. But you know, for me, I'm in my zone. I'm fired up right now. I'm in shape, and I'm sharp. I'm sharp right now. So I'm looking to go out there and have a great performance.
What do you think he's going to come at you with as soon as the bell sounds?
You know, I'm prepared for whatever. Again, like I come into this fight. If it's on the feet, I feel great. If it's going to go to the ground, I feel great. If it goes 3 rounds, 1 round, I'm there, man. I'm right here.
Now, when you first started off as a pro, you went on a long undefeated streak, and you're a highly touted prospect. And then after that, do you feel that there's less pressure now that you've had so many more fights? You've had different opponents, and you've been through losing streaks and winning streaks. Do you feel that there's less pressure now as a fighter just to maintain just all that expectations that people expect from you?
You know what, man? I feel like each fight, there's always that perceived pressure. You know, the what ifs. Each fight, you can always say it's your biggest fight. But for me, I just remind myself that at the ground level of what I'm doing, I love what I do. I love being in the gym. I love that experience of going out there and testing myself against great warriors. And I love the feeling of accomplishment, man. A great camp, going out there, working my butt off, getting a win. And man, that's why I'm doing it.
Now this fight goes your way, you get the win. Anybody who you got in mind as a future opponent that you can say that you would like to definitely fight in Bellator?
Yes. We're focused on Georgi. Obviously, looking into the future, I got my eyes on the champion. That's where my eyes are at.
And you have fought Benson Henderson back in Bellator, and he's fighting the main event against Michael Chandler. What do you think about that fight, and who do you think is going to be the winner in that one?
Man, to me, that's a toss-up fight. That's a pick'em fight. I can make a case for either or. Just because it's I want to give you an answer right now, and I'm not just going to say, I don't know. It's a 3-round fight, and I think that's going to favor Chandler a little bit more. So I'm going to lean towards Chandler because it's 3 rounds.
And so during this whole pandemic, have you been doing anything different in your life, or did you discover any new hobbies, or what have you been doing to occupy your time?
Occupy my time is training, my family, and YouTube.
Yeah, but about that. So you were putting on YouTube videos almost 10 years ago, but now you've become a full-time YouTuber. When did you decide, you know what, let me just start making YouTube videos on financial advice and fighting and all that stuff?
Yeah. So back in the day, that was actually my ex-manager that did my whole YouTube channel. I didn't do any of it. And myself, I'm a big YouTube fan. Like I really am. And I've always wanted to get on YouTube and give my thoughts on different topics, but I just kept making up excuses, not enough time, people won't tune in, and I'll look stupid, yada yada, just all that clutter and all that noise. So one day I was just like, dude, I'm gonna do it, and I committed to it, and man, it's taken off better than I could have ever imagined. Any
chance that we'll see you migrate to maybe Twitch and start playing video games by any chance?
Probably not, but who knows? Anything's possible.
And for this fight on Friday, there'll be no audience. Is that something you're looking forward to, or are you going to miss the crowd atmosphere?
You know what, man? I adjust. I adjust to whatever. My main job is going out there fighting hard, 3 5-minute rounds. Whether we got a crowd, whether there's no crowd, whether it's in a bar, a stadium, on the street, it don't matter. Like I'm there for that. And I don't really care either way.
And my last question is, I want to give you an opportunity to say anything you want to your opponent, positive or negative. The floor is yours.
I don't really care. Like, I'll see you soon. I mean.
Okay, thank you very much.